What's going on, everyone? Today we're doing some more Photoshop thumbnails, right? It's October, spooky seasons are here, so I thought we'd do a video themed around that. So as you can see, I have a couple of different images, right, of this guy here, he looks scared, this girl who also looks scared, this flashlight, and a couple of haunted rooms. I'm not sure which one I'm going to use, but I have two options here. And I also have this monster, right? So the idea is these two people going to visit a haunted room or a haunted house for a YouTube video, right? So we're going to create that YouTube thumbnail in today's video. So yeah, let's open up Photoshop and see what we can do. All right, so the first thing I'm going to do is to mask him out using the quick selection tool. Yeah, that looks about right. I'm going to add a camera raw filter. Adjust some settings here. Yeah, I want to bring back some details in the blacks, in the shadows, add some noise reduction. Yeah, I think that's fine. Yeah, that's fine. Now what I'm going to do is, am I gonna add her yet? Yeah, so I'm gonna mask her out, but first let's do this flashlight. Okay. So here I have the flashlight. I'm just gonna mask out the hand. That's really quick. And I have to find the perfect size for this one. Yeah, that looks about right. All right, now let's get this girl here, put her behind him. I think I'm gonna have her look on the other side. Maybe that'll work. We'll see. Well, we'll come back to that. So I'm not sure which background I'm gonna stick with, right? The more bluish background or the more grayish background. I guess I'm gonna try both and see which one works the best. Add some camera raw filter to this one. We'll start with the bluish background first. Yeah. Let's do the gray background. Yeah, so right now I'm just trying to figure out what look I want and if I even like this background, the blue background. Okay, so I think I'm going to stick with the grayish background. Right now what I'm going to do is mask out this monster here using the pen tool. You already know, I almost always use the pen tool, almost always. Let's do that, let's mask him out. Perfect, okay, now he's all masked out. Where am I gonna put him? I think I'm gonna put him here. Yeah, I'm just gonna flip the background so that the light is facing behind him. This looks good so far. The quality is not really high, so I might change him. Yeah, I think I'm gonna change, the characters. Okay, this guy. Just gonna mask him out, put him behind him. No, I don't really like this one. I kind of like this guy and his reaction. I think I'm gonna keep him. Yeah, I think I'm keeping this one. Okay. I'm still thinking about if I should switch the main character. He's just, I don't know, he's just kind of blurry. And I'm not really sure if I want to have 3 characters or not. I don't know. There's a lot of trial and error, as you can see. Maybe I'll have all 3 characters. Or, let's keep playing with this and see what we get. Yeah. Okay, you know what? I think I'm gonna stick with just 2 characters. Yeah. So I found this image here, and I really like it. So I'm going to switch the main character with him. Just gonna make some changes to the arm, or I guess the hand. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, and I think now I'm ready to start compositing. Okay, start making everything fit together. All right, so I think what I'm gonna start with is to add some fog, because I think fog really adds to the scariness, right? So I'm gonna add some fog here. Yeah, just in the far background. That'll do it. I'm gonna add some fog in front of the monster to create even more depth, right? And to kind of separate the characters from the monster. Then I'm gonna add some lighting, because there's this big, there's two big windows, right? So there will be a lot of light coming through, or not too much at least. Yeah, I'm gonna make it blue. Yeah, I think it fits with the night theme. So I'm gonna make the lighting blue. Okay, now I'm going to go ahead and do the typical YouTube thumbnail thing. Dodge and burn for both characters. So I'm gonna do that. And I think I'm gonna change his shirt color also. Blue, red, and green works really well for YouTube thumbnails. So I might change his color, his shirt color to maybe green or maybe red. We'll see. Right now I'm just adding some shadows. Gonna darken that. Awesome. I think I like this. Okay, now right now what I'm gonna do is I'm going to change his shirt color. Okay. Yeah, as I said, I think I'm gonna go with red. So we're gonna do this here. And I'm using a hue and saturation to do this, by the way. Gonna raise up the lightness. Yeah, I think this is good. Now I'm doing the dodging on his face. Sorry, I really like this. I really like this. Now I'm gonna do the same for the hand, but the hand realistically would be casting a shadow onto his shirt. So I'm going to add this shadow here. Perfect. I did something here that's really subtle. You can't really see, but I added a little bit of red on his hand to kind of show the light bouncing off of his red shirt and onto his hand. It's a really small detail, but I don't know. I like it. Now I'm going to do the same thing for the other person. I'm just going to copy the same effects and adjust them. Shadows. I like where this is going so far. Now I'm not too sure about where this is going to end up. I don't know where I'm going to end up, but as of right now, I like where it's going. Okay, and I think I'm also going to change his shirt color because a black shirt doesn't really do it well, in my opinion, for thumbnails. So yeah, I'm going to change his shirt color. Yeah, you know what? I'm going to do his red, and the other guy I'm going to do it green. I think that works well. Green and red. Perfect. And now there are many different ways to do highlights in Photoshop, and I just discovered this new way of doing highlights is basically using a gradient map. I never tried it this way, but you can do it multiple ways. You can use a hue and saturation, you can use a solid color, you can use curves. There's not really a perfect method. It just depends on the look you're going for, basically. So I converted the two characters into a smart object, right? So anything I apply to the layer is going to apply to both of them at the same time. I don't usually do it like this, but this will help to save some time. And I'm just doing some light wrap and highlights, so I think it should be fine. All right, so the colors I'm gonna use is really blue because that's the night lighting. So yeah, but wait, I think I'm just gonna add some more shadows on the background on the second character because the guy in green in front of him should be casting some shadows. So yeah, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna add some shadows on him. All right, so now on to the highlights. Perfect. Okay, so now I'm gonna add some highlights starting on him. Perfect. Now I'm gonna use a mixture of gradient map and hue and saturation to add to do the lighting and the highlights. I'm also gonna use a solid color. You see, I'm gonna use all three methods in this video, but there's not a perfect way to do it. You just use whichever you prefer, or I guess whichever works best for your image and for the look that you're going for. Okay, highlights are done. Now let's work on that monster a little bit. So the first thing I'm gonna do is add some contact shadow right underneath his feet. Perfect. And then I'm gonna add some more general shadows, right? Maybe add some more shadows to do. Yeah, I'm also going to do some highlights for him. Perfect. I'm also gonna darken his character a little bit and add some light to his eyes. Yeah, so that they're really, really bright. Perfect. I'm also adding some glow to him. Yep. Then I'm gonna add some light rays on the window. I think that's nice. Then I'm adding some light on the flashlight because a flashlight normally is supposed to cast some light. And I think I'm also gonna add a little bit of fog, a little bit of mist between the green shirt and the red shirt, just to add some separation and some depth between them. I think this works. Yeah, I think this works. Perfect. Awesome. This is going good so far. I like where this is going. I'm also gonna add a light ray effect on the flashlight. Gonna soften it a little bit. Perfect. And then I'm gonna add a levels effect to kind of darken the entire image. And then I'm gonna mask out the parts that I don't want the levels effect to affect. So the parts that I want to stay lit. Perfect. And I kind of want to leave the monster in the shadow. Yeah. Now I'm gonna add a final camera raw filter to it. Just messing around with the colors a little bit. Okay, I'm finished. So this is the final image, but I actually went back and I made it in red. Because now you let me know your thoughts in the comments, but I think the red gives it a more horror look, like a more like scary feel. I don't know, I really like the red look, but you tell me what you think in the comments. But that's gonna be it for today's video. I really like this thumbnail. Now my question for you is, if you saw this thumbnail on YouTube, would you have clicked on it, right? Does it make you wanna click and wanna watch it? If the answer is yes, then I consider my mission to be a success. Now, what other kind of thumbnails should I do, right? Just give your ideas in the comments. As you can see, I'm really doing some random thumbnails, right? But the idea is still the same, is to practice so we can get better, right? So I hope you found this video entertaining, or that you learned a couple things from it. Thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you in the next one. God bless you.